Hi guys, it's me Terri of the Yarnjoy podcast. Welcome to Vlogtober day 13. Okay, so for my mini project of the day, following Laura of Happy Berry Crochet here on YouTube, I did the mini hamburger, or actually it's a cheeseburger. Anyway, here it is. I really had fun doing this. All these little pieces, the lettuce and the tomato and the cheese and the meat, are all separate pieces. And what I did is I just ran a ran a strand of yarn down through the whole entire center and back down and then back up again to secure them all together. Because in her video, Laura said you could keep it loose and just, you know, play with it, or string it together and turn it into whatever you want to turn it into. So I did that, and of course I made it into a backpack buddy. So anyway, oh, and also in her tutorial, she did not have a pattern for the meat patty. And somebody had commented below in the description box under that video where they said, "Where's the beef?" And she said, "Oh yeah," she said that she had forgotten it, but that she said you could just repeat the circle for the bottom bun. Just don't make it like one round. Well, you do like one round less, I guess, so that it wouldn't be quite as wide. Or do this, well, or do the same thing as what you did for the tomato slice, I believe. Anyway, so I went ahead and made myself a little meat patty to put in there. So anyway, that's all I did. That was different. Okay. Okay. So now on to the trivia questions. Yesterday in the trivia questions, number one was Clint Eastwood was, Clint Eastwood was far from the studio's first choice to make their day as Dirty Harry. Which of these actors were not offered the role before Eastwood? Was it A, Frank Sinatra, B, John Wayne, C, Robert Redford, or D, Paul Newman? Okay, so the answer was C, Robert Redford. Wow, I don't think I could picture Frank Sinatra saying, "Make my day," as Dirty Harry. That was a very surprising answer to me. It said, when Eastwood finally offered the role, he felt very lucky indeed. Okay, so number two of yesterday's questions. Let me get to that one. Which part of the Statue of Liberty was retired and replaced in 1984? And the answer to that one was the current torch is actually the second for Lady Liberty. The first was removed in 1984 and can be seen up close and personal on display in the pedestal lobby. So the Statue of Liberty's torch was replaced with a new one. Okay, and number three was, what is the full name of fictional Dallas landowner J.R. Ewing Jr.? And the choices were A, Just Right, B, James Randolph, C, Jack Roger, or D, John Ross. And of course it was D, John Ross. And I believe in the series, didn't he have a little boy and they called him John Ross, I think? Yes, I think so. Anyway, okay, so questions, new trivia questions for today. Number one is, where was the famous giant piano scene in Big filmed? Was it A, on a Hollywood soundstage? Was it B, at Toys R Us? Was it C, in a New York warehouse? Or was it D, at FAO Schwarz? Okay. Number two Which future sitcom leading man made his acting debut on Benson? Was it A, Steve Carell? I'm sorry, pronounced it wrong. A, Steve Carell, right? B, Kelsey Grammer, C, Jerry Seinfeld, or D, Bob Saget? Okay. And number 3 for today, which actor plays John Hannibal Smith in the A-Team? Was it A, Larry Hagman, B, Harry Dean Stanton, C, Perry King, or D, George Peppard? Okay. Now, on to the Q&A section, and thanks so much for continuing to send in questions for me to answer. I really appreciate it. I'm having a fun time visiting with you and answering these questions. Okay. Let's see. So the first one for today. Okay. Aaron asked me what my favorite food is. Well, as you can see, I like all kinds of food, just about. It's probably easier for me to tell you things I don't like. Okay, so I don't like cherries. I don't know why. I like cherry flavoring, cherry popsicles, cherry cokes, but I don't like cherries, the fruit, and I don't know why. I don't care for fish, or really any type of fish or seafood, except I do like shrimp. Yeah, but I do not like oysters, and I'll eat tuna, you know, tuna sandwich, you know, tuna salad, but I'm not real big on fish. It's not like my first thing that I would order to eat. Okay, and I have never tried sushi, but it just doesn't sound good to me. I just don't have a desire to try it. Besides that, I like just about anything, I think. I'm a big vegetable eater, except for maybe beets, or, yeah, I like vegetables. Oh, I don't like root beer, or licorice, because it's, to me, licorice and root beer is the same. Anyway, that's about it. I like just about anything. Okay, let's see. Hope Mahoney asked me if I have a favorite blanket design. Well, I don't really think I have a favorite one. I like all kinds of blanket designs, really. I like the log cabin design. I like all kinds of scrap blankets. I like corner to corner Graphgans, or just regular corner to corner. I like that. It's fine. I like doing granny squares and putting them together, especially if I can do join as you go as my join method. I don't really care for blankets that are just like one piece, that are worked just back and forth, a whole bunch of stitches, you know, repetitive stitches. I'll do it like the notebook paper blanket that I'm working on. I'm doing it. It's half double crochets, just back and forth, but it's not my favorite because it's just that same stitch all the time. And so I will do sections of it, and then I will stop and work on something else because I really want to do it. I think it's really going to turn out cute, very cute, and so I'm plowing through it. But normally I don't care for blankets like that. I'd rather like do like the around the basis blankets that are done in like a square and you're going around, or something that is round, or like I said, done in like hexagons, or you know, pieces that you have to stitch together is okay. So, but a favorite design? No, not really. Not really. I don't care for one, I think I've mentioned it before, but the ones that had the 3D flowers, just because they don't hold up well. They look pretty if you arrange them real nice and then don't touch them. But, you know, the petals get all curled up and you know, they just don't hold up and look nice. So I pretty much shy away from stuff like that. But besides that, no. I think I really am more of a process crocheter, I think you call it. I like the process of making it, and so whatever I'm working on, the project I'm working on, is the one I'm liking, you know. And then when I get finished with it, I'm done with it, you know. Not all. There's some, like the llama blanket. Oh, I even liked it after I got finished with it. But a lot of my things seem to be process. Like I said, I like the process of doing it. Okay, so Diane Ward asked me if I'm a cat person or a dog person. I would say I'm a dog person. Yeah. I like cats, okay, but I don't know. I think I still lean toward dogs. Okay, Allison Yanta asked me if I had a big family. It says, do you have any brothers or sisters? Do you have parents that have lots of brothers and sisters? Okay, well, part of it I've answered before is the fact that I don't have any sisters. I have 2 brothers. I'm not from a very large, well, my grandparents were from large families. My grandmother on my dad's side had like 6 siblings, and then 7 counting her, I think. And my grandfather was the same way. I think there was like 5 or 6 siblings in that family. But then my dad was an only child. My mom was an only child. And like I said, I have 2 brothers. So I had no, so that means I have no first cousins. I have no aunts or uncles. The ones that I called my aunts and uncles, they were actually great aunts or great uncles. And then of course I have quite a few second cousins, but no first cousins. So no, kind of a small family, yeah. Medium, I guess. Okay, so that is the questions for today. I need to save some of these for tomorrow. So come back tomorrow for another visit, and we will learn the answers to the trivia questions. I'll have another mini project. I haven't picked it out yet, so I need to look and see which one I want to do next. And like I said, I'll do another few questions. So just as a side note, I did release a video showing my last look at the preemie hats that I've made throughout the year. I went and took them and donated them today, so that was real. That was a very rewarding experience or feeling, you know, to do that. But I did video a short video. I think it's less than 5 minutes long, showing all 30 of the hats that I made. So that came out today also, so you can check that out as well. So other than that, we will see you tomorrow, guys, for Vlogtober day 14. Bye-bye.